So most business owners think advertising is about spending money and hoping for the best. And that's exactly why they struggle. So if you've ever said, I've tried ads and they didn't work for me, chances are they weren't done the right way. But when done correctly, advertising isn't just an expense. It's an investment that creates predictable monthly revenue growth for your business. So today I'm going to be breaking down how advertising really works to turn Google searches into paying customers, increase profits, and create a steady flow of sales every month without the guesswork. My name's Aaron, CEO and owner of Red Rock Interactive, and we've been doing this thing for 17 years now, and we've actually helped hundreds of businesses to get results from their digital advertising investments. Now, we hear the same thing over and over. I've tried advertising before and it never really worked. I spent a ton of money, I got some clicks, and I didn't see a real return. And to them, marketing was just a black hole where money disappeared either to add costs or to an agency who actually wasn't creating any value for them. And when we analyzed all of these businesses, took a look at what they were doing, most of them had the same problems and they were really obvious. They had no clear strategy, they had no clear offer, and they had no way to track where their money was going or what they were getting back. They were spending money, but they had no clue what their investment was actually worth. And it was really important to talk about advertising in the form as an investment, not an expense. And we were able to completely shift their perspective. So instead of treating ads like a marketing expense, a line item on your sheet, on your balance sheet there, we showed them how to treat it like an investment that, when done right, pays them back every single month in trackable revenue in the form of sales and profits. Once we put real data behind their ads, tracking everything they did from click to sale, they could see exactly how many leads and sales were coming in from their ads. They started to understand how much it costs to acquire a new customer and how much revenue that customer was worth, both in the short term and the long term. With this data, it allowed all of these clients to scale confidently because they weren't just guessing anymore. They were making real decisions based on facts. And within a few months, most of these businesses weren't just getting their money back and breaking even. They started to be profitable from their ads. And the best part is, it's not a one-time win for them. This is a system that now works for them every single month. It helps to bring in new customers, new revenue, and they have a consistent growth that they can depend on. And that's the power of running ads the right way. It's not a gamble. It's a long-term strategy that turns every marketing dollar into a money-making machine. So now I want to go over the 3 pillars of successful advertising. Obviously, there is so much more behind advertising, but these are the 3 main ideas that if you can get right, you can put advertising to work for your business. If one of these things is missing, your ads are just not going to perform. But when all 3 of these are in place, advertising becomes the most predictable and profitable tool for your business. So let's break them down. Pillar number 1 is the right offer and copywriting and really getting the right message. You need the right message because it's what makes your potential customer stop, pay attention to you, and say, yep, this is exactly what I need. Now, most ads fail not because of the platform, we'll get to that in a minute, but because the message isn't clear or compelling. Your ad needs to speak directly to your ideal customer's pain points and desires. If your offer isn't resistible, people are going to scroll right past no matter how much money you put behind the ad. We work with a lot of local businesses, service-based businesses. So imagine you're running a plumbing business. Instead of saying we're the best plumbers, your ad says something that gives value like emergency plumbing repair in under 60 minutes, guaranteed. You see the difference there? One is generic, the other solves a specific urgent problem that your customer has. And that also has to do with their desires. Talking about the outcome or the actual value in the service that you have differentiates you from just saying, hey, we exist, or hey, we're really good at what we do. You need to qualify yourself, and you need to let them understand that what you're offering them will help them solve their problem, meet their goals and desires, and really alleviate any problems that they have again. So let's move on to pillar 2, talking about the right audience. And this is in regards to targeting and intent. And now we're going to talk about which platform to go with. Depending on your business, we can make a case for any of the different ways to spend your money online. We built our business around Google Ads for a couple of reasons. Number 1 is that Google is the best platform to get in front of people who are actively searching for the products or services that you offer. Now, whether they know you by name, by your brand name, by your company name, or whether they know what they're looking for to solve a problem, Google gives you the opportunity to have people type in their keywords, type in their search terms, and ask you for exactly what you want. If you're on Facebook and you're offering your plumbing service, maybe that person owns a home, maybe they have a toilet, and maybe there's a problem with their toilet. That's a lot of maybes. Now, if someone goes to Google and they search for, I need a plumber, emergency plumber right now, you get in front of them, they're ready to go. They're the right audience on the right platform. Because if your ad is showing up in front of the wrong people, it doesn't matter how good your offer is, it's not going to resonate. And a lot of businesses fail because they target broad audiences instead of buyers with high intent. And with Google Ads, we target the people who are actively searching for what you sell. So they're already in buying mode, their wallets are out, and they are ready to go. That's the number one place to get the lowest cost to find a customer and the maximum return, again, because they're ready to go right now. Clicks and leads turn into customers the fastest on Google. Imagine you own an HVAC company. Would you rather show your ad to random people who might own a home, as I said before, the plumber, or people who search, repair my AC in Denver right now? So the right targeting is going to equal less wasted money and more conversions. And again, that comes down to the people you're targeting, the platform you're targeting, making sure that there's a match there with the messaging that you have. And finally, the third pillar is having the right systems in place for tracking what you're doing and optimizing your campaigns so that you can generate good data, make good decisions, take out the bad stuff, and go after more of the good stuff. And that can be an operation that you can systemize within your business, or any agency that you work with should have systems in place to generate this data and also report this data internally to themselves and also to you so that you know exactly where your money's going. And this honestly separates the businesses that can scale and profit from digital ads to the ones that struggle and turn away from it. Just to go back, we've been doing this for 17 years. The reason we built our business around Google Ads and we built it around results is that getting into the right advertising platform, putting your money to work for you through paid advertising is the best way to acquire new customers quickly, at scale, and profitably without having to give up any one of those three priorities. And we do it over and over for all types of businesses. And honestly, you wouldn't really run your business without tracking your sales. So how can you possibly run your ads without tracking results? And the data that you get from your campaigns lets you know what's working, what's not, and where to put your money for maximum value, maximum return on investment. So without tracking, you're basically guessing. And with tracking, you're in control. Now, we had a client who was running Google Ads for months, but wasn't tracking which keywords were bringing in the most leads, which landing pages, which ads were working. And once we set up that tracking, they realized that 80% of their leads were coming from just 20% of their keywords. Pretty normal there. But we were able to double their budget on their high performing keywords, cut out the ones that weren't working, and it led to 3 times the results with the same exact budget that they had. And so being efficient there is really the differentiator between putting your money in the right places, to the right people on the right platforms, and getting the right return from it. If you're just throwing money in and expecting the world back, it's not going to work. You need a system that you can be accountable to, that you can use data from so that you can make good decisions. And over time, advertising will improve and improve as you go forward. So honestly, look at your own current marketing. Are you missing any of these pillars? Do you have the ability to add one of these in if you are missing it? What are you looking for in your own marketing? Evaluate your stuff and drop me a comment below. Let me know what the biggest struggle you've had with running ads is. And if you're ready to stop guessing, if you're ready to start running ads that bring in real revenue every single month, send me a message in the comments here. We'll build a strategy that works for you. You can click on the link in the description below, book a call with me. We do 30-minute free strategy calls. We'd love to hear more about your business and let you know how we might be able to help you. Thanks.